5 laps to go. Lorenzo leads by over 3 seconds. The gap between Pedrosa and Rossi, just what, 1 or 2 bike lengths maximum. Andrea Iannone still in a fairly lonely and pretty painful, I'm sure, right now, 4th place.
Yeah, where's Rossi going to make the move? And I think you're so right. He daren't make it too late there. Here he comes, Rossi up the inside. Yeah. Rossi into 2nd place. Pedrosa fights back as they come through. Listen to the crowd. That's turn 5. And Pedrosa retakes Rossi as they come up at turn 7.
Aggressive from Pedrosa. Rossi retaliates again at turn 7. Does he know? Pedrosa cuts across the factory Yamaha's nose down to the reverse corkscrew. Rossi versus Pedrosa for his vital 2nd place. It's Pedrosa that holds the sway through turns 8 and 9.
Yeah, first time it's shown that he's going to have a go. Is he going to have a go up at turn 12? Here we go. We're round 10. We're round 11. Rossi really close to Danny Pedrosa on the brakes for the left-hander. I don't think he's close enough. Full marks to Danny Pedrosa. He aggressively fall back, didn't he?
Well, he knows exactly what Rossi's trying to do. Rossi's trying to get ahead of Danny Pedrosa, then give himself 3 or 4 laps to make that crucial break so he can't be slipstream and blitz by on this back straight. Danny Pedrosa, he's a wily old campaigner, is Pedrosa. And this we'll see now. We'll get a great example of Pedrosa and how he can dart away from Rossi's Yamaha down this back straight.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's saying top speed, 350 kilometres an hour. He does get away. Rossi will then close on the braking. Seems to have that little bit better edge grip as they come to 16 and 17. So Rossi's had a look at him a couple of times at turn 1. We're back with the race leader, Jorge Lorenzo. Here we go. Is he close enough? I don't think he is. Rossi may come out now at turn 1, side by side. Here comes Rossi. Rossi up the inside of Pedrosa. Rossi into further 2nd place. Can he make it stick as they come through turn 2? No, he can't. Twice he's tried and twice Pedrosa's fought back.
Turn 1 on this lap for Rossi, a failed overtake. Turn 4 last time round. This is where Rossi made a move on the last lap. He's up the inside of Pedrosa yet again. Pedrosa sweeps back just as he did on the last lap. Nudges up Valentino Rossi. Pedrosa, really aggressive stuff from the number 26. Pedrosa not going to let down Valentino Rossi have this 2nd place without an almighty fight.
Up towards turn 7 they come. This is where Rossi crashed out last year. They run along this plateau to turn 8. Difficult place to overtake. Valentino Rossi comes in line as they plunge down the reverse corkscrew. 3.5 laps to go. We ride with Rossi. What a battle for 2nd place, and well done Danny Pedrosa. He's fought back on 2 occasions when Rossi's got in front.
Who's kept their rear tyre the best for these crucial final 3.5 laps. It was all about the left-hand side of the tyre. They really do stress it, certainly coming through this section, turn 9, 10 and 11. Rossi was talking about it yesterday. Can you manage that left-hand side of the tyre for this crucial end of the race? He's not going to find a way through on Pedrosa down into 14 and 15. He certainly won't be able to use any Yamaha horsepower to drag by the Honda down the back straight.
There you go. He starts to disappear down this back straight. Listen to those seamless gearboxes. Up through the gearboxes to 6th place. Absolutely on it. They're down 3 gears. And this is where Rossi closes. He has that better grip through 16. They come up over the rise to 17. He's going to have another go at turn 1.
He's tried it at turn 1 on the last lap. He's tried it twice at turn 4. Each time Pedrosa has fought back. Rossi now, can he make the move again on the brakes into turn 1? No, Pedrosa too strong. That Repsol Honda just bucking and weaving under the brakes. Danny Pedrosa holds firm yet again. We're coming up to turn number 4. This is where Rossi's tried twice already.
This is Andrea Iannone running a brave 4th place with that dislocated left shoulder. Pedrosa hanging in there. Rossi's been in front on a couple of occasions. Pedrosa has immediately fought back. They're through 4 and 5, 6 coming up as they go down, and then they come up towards turn 7. 2.5 laps left. 2 great MotoGP riders fighting it out in the sun.
Yeah, Lorenzo won't know this is all unfolding behind him, but if this stays like it is, he'll have to give Danny Pedrosa a real big pat on the back at the end of this race, because Pedrosa is putting up a great fight, and these are vital World Championship points up for grabs. Vamos for Danny Pedrosa, come on.
I don't think he can be giving it any more than he is at the moment. Through 10 and 11, they plunge down towards 12. Rossi not close enough this time round. This is where Marquez crashed out on the 2nd lap.
These are a crucial last 2.5 laps for Valentino Rossi in the 2015 MotoGP World Championship. Will he go to Japan leading Jorge Lorenzo by 14 points, or will he seize back another 4 points and lead by 18? We're going to find out very soon in the next 5 minutes. He can't get close enough to Pedrosa on this back straight.
Here's Lorenzo into 16, as you say, totally unaware of what is happening behind him. He's not fussed. All he can do is win 25 points. But it is 4 points could be a massive difference when we arrive in Valencia the first week of November for the final round of the championship. 2 laps to go. Lorenzo crosses the line. 3-second advantage. Pedrosa holds the advantage. Here comes Rossi into turn 1. Now, can he make it stick this time round? No, he can't.
He's in too hot again. He couldn't quite hold the inside line again through turn number 2. So that's the 4th time now that Valentino Rossi, twice at turn 1, twice at turn 4, he's got through, but he's come under instant attack again from Dani Pedrosa. He's not close enough for a lunge at turn number 4.
3 times now he's led the way. 3 times Pedrosa has fought back. They're up at the top end of the circuit. They're coming up towards turn 7. 1.5 laps to go. 2 great Grand Prix riders fighting it out. No quarter asked, no quarter given. If there's any better motorsport than this, I've never seen it.
Rossi now close enough to be lining up a pass on the brakes down into turn number 12, where we saw Marc Marquez crash earlier on in the race. Valentino Rossi, if he gets through though on Dani Pedrosa here on the brakes down into turn 12, will he just get blasted back on the back straight by the power of the Honda? Is Rossi close enough? They know what this 4 points means in terms of the World Championship. Rossi wasn't close enough to attack at turn 12. He's not close enough at 13. It's going to be a dramatic final lap for second place.
Pedrosa still leads the way through 14, then they're going to flick it left, coming onto the back straight, and this is where Pedrosa has the advantage, and this is where he will have the advantage on the last lap. Pulls away from Rossi once again as they race down this 1 kilometre long straight towards turn 16.
Rossi is going to have to try and make a move on Dani Pedrosa at turn number 1. He's tried it twice already and failed. He runs in too hot and then runs wide, allows Pedrosa to sweep back through. Jorge Lorenzo starts the last lap, a 5th Grand Prix win of the season coming up for Lorenzo. Now here comes Rossi. This is a crucial first corner. He's not close enough. Dani Pedrosa really late on the brakes. Will it be all about turn 4, turn number 12?
Through turn 2 they come. Not the end of the world for Valentino Rossi if he finishes 3rd, but he wants those 4 World Championship points. He's lining him up now. Here comes Rossi up the inside. He's made it stick this time. There's nowhere for Pedrosa to go. He's slammed the door in his face, Valentino Rossi. Pedrosa knows those. He's got the grunt out of turn 15. Listen to the crowd. Here comes Pedrosa again up the inside.
Brilliant from Dani Pedrosa. Rossi off left foot off the foot peg. He was almost leaning there on Dani Pedrosa. This is as aggressive as we've seen Dani Pedrosa for many a year. Valentino Rossi now has lost crucial ground in this fight for second place. Pedrosa in charge. He comes through turn number 9.
I think that is it.
Yeah.
I think the second half of the lap is where Dani Pedrosa is so strong. Valentino Rossi has given it absolutely everything, but this is as good as we've seen Dani Pedrosa ride for a long, long time.
As good and as aggressive as we've seen for a long time, because that move at turn number 7, there wasn't a lot of room up the inside of Valentino Rossi, who thought he'd made second place secure with a great move up the inside of Pedrosa at turn number 14. Rossi now, it's going to be a lunge up the inside at 15. Pedrosa will cut it back though. It's going to be a horsepower shootout down the back straight. The Honda will be the favourite. Rossi looks like he's blown it.
Yeah, he couldn't do any more than what he did there, Valentino Rossi. Pedrosa surely is going to finish in second place. At the start and finish line, they prepare for the arrival of Jorge Lorenzo. Pedrosa is going to finish in second place. Oh, what a battle. Jorge Lorenzo, though, wins here in Motorland Aragon.
Great second place for Dani Pedrosa. A priceless win for Jorge Lorenzo.